First off, like I said, I called it like way before this even happened. I've been called this before any of this. Like before I swear they was on Kai's like sleepover not Miles when the Spider-Man nigga was on there. Kevin was there. All them niggas was there. I swear he was there. Like he had came with her or whatever. But I was like, I'll give it like 2-3 months and then they'll be done. And I think it only lasted a month. But like I said earlier, you can't change. You can't change a hoe into a housewife, bro. You just really can't. The science says it. The more women a man, the more men a man. The more men. The more men a woman sleeps with, the less likely she is to stay with one man. So that's just the stats. It's not me. It's the stats, nigga. That's the difference between me and niggas. Like when I'm talking, I'm not talking out my ass. I'm talking about shit that I know and that I look up and then I research and then I find. Niggas be talking out their ass. They be talking about shit. Oh well, in my life, that's not what I see. Who gives a fuck about what you see in your life? What is happening every day to everybody? What usually happens in general to everybody? This, okay? Anecdotal experiences don't give a fuck about how you feel or what you think, okay? We don't. We don't care about those. We don't care about anecdotal experiences. We really don't. Because unfortunately, that doesn't represent the whole. So you saying, we don't give a fuck about anecdotal experiences, all right?
We got married April 6th and divorced May 28th.
So you're divorced.
Married April 6th, divorced May 28th. So it was a year and a couple days. A month and a couple days. Like, not bad. I said 2 months.
Yes, I followed my heart, and that's more than what most people can say. And I think when you do that, you get all of the clarity you need, and
Almost
there's
2
no
months.
stone left unturned. You don't have regret.
Like I said earlier, y'all know who this is. We already broke it down. Let's get into it.
And we're rolling. All right. Real 92.3 Bootleg Kev. My friend Brittney Renner is here. Good to see you, Brittney.
Good to see you too. I was excited when I was like,
You're like, hey, I'm Brittney. It's been so
you remember
long.
me?
Yeah. So first of all, you've
Shit.
you've had a lot of changes in your life.
I have. Alhamdulillah for that.
So you were. I tried to give you a hug earlier.
Yes.
And you were like,
Access denied.
You can't do hugs.
You know.
This is part of your faith.
Yeah, and I mean, just what makes me comfortable. Like,
No,
I don't
know. Fuck, I am trying to make you uncomfortable.
No, yeah. I mean, I think for me, it's like, in my mind, I'm kind of like, why is any man giving me a handshake, a hug?
Yeah,
I
was like, what about and we did this.
We did this.
Air high five.
Because I just feel like there should be no man touching me except my husband.
Mr. Gates.
What kills me about bitches like this is she feels like this after she's been fucked and hoed and acted like a bop all her life. All her prime years, she fucked and hoed and acted like a bop. And now at the end of life, when not one nigga, not too many niggas, them niggas that be in the DMs aren't in the DMs like that no more. Now she only want to touch a man that's her husband. I'm trying to tell y'all, Kevin saw the trick. He said, yeah, right, bitch.
Yeah. Are you guys married? Or is this like a I don't know. How does this, I mean, first of all, Kevin's the best. Mm-hmm. You got to keep her. He's a great guy. Very, very, very. Is he still? Are you guys? Is he going? Did you release his semen retention?
Okay, first of all, you guys like 3 questions. So
okay, well, first things first. He was doing semen retention last time I saw him. Has the retention been lifted?
Okay, well, that's a question you'd have to ask him.
Okay.
But we got married April 6th and divorced May 28th.
So you're divorced?
Yes. But there is a 90-day waiting period in Islam where it's basically you have 90 days to see if you're pregnant because then he would be responsible, right?
Right, right. Then I'd have another nigga that I get a check from every month, right?
And then also in those 90 days,
so fucking
it's
obvious.
For reconciliation because Allah wants you to stay married. And then during those 90 days, you are not to entertain anybody romantically. So what I will say is that Islam has made my life a lot easier. I think even with this transition and things changing, right. Honestly.
From that, what's that bitch name? damn. The what's her name with the red hair? From the bitch with the red hair turning to a Christian to Brittney Renner turning Muslim. I'm trying to tell y'all. To Islam. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. These hoes are trying everything in the book. They trying everything in the book to reconcile with the garbage and bullshit that they've been doing for the past 10, 15 years. I'm trying to tell you. Or regardless of how long they've been doing it. Because Nala, because she might not have been doing it. I don't think she did it for, I don't know how long she did it, but they're trying to reconcile with the bullshit that they did and thought of and fell for. Like they're trying to accept and move on, but it just doesn't work with women like that.
It's like, I don't think anybody gets married to not stay married. So I think my biggest thing for me is this is a nice 90-day reset, just focusing on myself and pouring into myself. And
you've been pouring into your, that's what I'm saying. That's why when women say stupid shit like this, you just ignore it. These are bitches that are self-minded, self-centered, narcissistic. She keeps saying, I'm gonna work on myself. Bitch, you're like 35, 36. How much more work do you need on yourself before you gotta say like, maybe like, I just need to shut the fuck up. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, how much more work do you need to do on yourself before it's like, nigga, maybe the shit that I'm doing is not working. Maybe the work that I think that I'm putting in isn't really working. I need to get some outside help. Like, when do you do that? That shit don't make no sense.
What I also will add is that I followed my heart, and that's more than what most people can say in this world. And I have no shame in that. That's why I'm here. BET Awards. As you can see, I'm out here on this blacktop by myself.
Yeah, I feel like you've always been, I think anybody who ever speaks with you or listens to your long form conversations will have, I feel like you have your misconceptions because obviously you're in tabloids, you're on fucking Basketball Wives, you're on online.
Yeah.
People make their assumptions about you and who you are, but I feel like anybody who's like ever heard you speak and articulate yourself knows that like you have a great head on your shoulders and you're not.
The fuck? What? The motherfucker who has a great the motherfucker who left her baby daddy has a great head on her shoulders, nigga.
Stupid.
That's what I'm saying. Like niggas be saying some dumb shit, but he trying to be nice. It's okay.
Some fucking bop. You know what I'm saying? So,
She's definitely a bop.
So the divorce was like a week ago. Damn, that sucks.
Many plan, but Allah is the best of planners. So I don't question that, and I don't feel like it's a sucky situation because what is meant to be is always going to be,
So you guys end up divorced, and now there's like a 90-day cool-off period if it reconciles, or you happen to be with child.
No, I'm not with child.
You're not. Okay.
No,
okay. I don't know you. That's what you said.
No. I'm saying that's what the time period is for. Yeah. That's why that's in place for that. So it's like.
That's literally what he was saying.
Basically, if you were to, divorce, and then he's like, oh, it's not mine. So there's the 3 cycles. That's kind of why it's 90 days. 3 cycles.
I can imagine being who you are, how much courage and how much it takes for you to step out publicly with somebody. Are you good?
All is truly well. I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah. I don't know. I could just
yeah.
imagine,
No. If I wasn't okay, like I said, I would.
Because I know you like you. I feel like you stepping out publicly with somebody is huge for you personally, as for anybody. But you're a public figure, and
yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean, like I said, I followed my heart, and that's more
public bop. Like a public bop. She's not a figure in a sense of innovation, great minds, thinking, science, and like nothing that we really value. She's a fucking public bop who was showing her ass online and got famous from showing off her ass online. Oh man, this shit is horrible.
More than what most people can say, and I think when you do that, you get all of the clarity you need, and there's no stone left unturned. You don't have regret, and I think that's really what like a lot of people, like their issue is, even just in dating, marriage. It's like people don't give it their all. They don't just go for it,
right.
So I feel like, but when you do, you're at peace with whatever happens, because it's like I gave 100%. There's nothing. I left it all on the field, on the table, whatever metaphor. But yeah, all is well.
Do you feel like? First of all, what are some of the things for you? Because I feel like we've kind of seen you.
I feel like.
I mean, I wouldn't say grow up, but we kind of seen you grow up.
You guys have
over the last 10, 12 years, however long it's been since you've been a figure publicly. But
13 years.
Islam, how has it changed you, and how has it kind of helped just with you being a public figure? And like, you know, I feel like it was, we know you to be Brittney Renner, before that bundle of Brittney, and we know that you got on because of the way you look visually, and now I think when you converted to Islam, it took a lot of people off guard. But what are the things that you're able to take from it that, like, you know, are helping you on a day-to-day basis?
I would say just even all of the guidelines and different things that are in place. But I think the biggest thing that has been so freeing for me is I no longer belong to this world.
They just start saying bullshit. Like, I'm telling you, this is the Rock and Crystal Girl. This is the signs, the Aquarius, you're a Capricorn. This is autumn, the nature, the tree. This is autumn after they've been fucked 1,000 times, and they're like, you know what? I'm tired of getting fucked. When I'm gonna get some love? I'm trying to tell you guys, women don't like to just be fucked. Okay? Do they like to be fucked? Yes, they like to be fucked. But they like to be fucked by the nigga that wants to fuck them and want to be with them. You see what I'm saying? They don't like to just fuck niggas. Because if they just like to fuck niggas, everybody would be whores. And it would be no point. Nobody would know who kids it is. All women would be whores. There would be no point keeping them. But that's the point. That's why we value virginity so much, is because women are so picky. Okay? Just by nature, women are so picky. They pick the strongest. Okay, they pick the best they think that is to them. So, with that being said, since women are picky, right? With that being picky, that means she's not just fucking niggas, right? Because she's picky. Because if she's a hoe, she's not picky. But if she's picky, she's not a hoe. Okay? So since she's picky, she's not fucking everybody. So that means if she's not just fucking niggas, that means the nigga that she does fuck, she wants to stay with that nigga. You see what I'm saying? Are you on the road? Are you on? Okay. So that means if she's picky and the nigga that she fucks, she wants to stay with that nigga, that means she's not just gonna be fucking niggas. Right. Okay. So that means, guess what? When you hear a girl that could just fuck niggas and don't stay with them, what does that make her? Stupid.
And that's more than what most people can say in this world. No.
Has it, because obviously, you know, like you said, your son's birthday's coming up, or is he starting to say?
Well, he just turned 4 May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, baby.
How has it affect you as a mother?
I mean, it's really like,
did he was he like kind of confused, like Mom, why are you
no. Soul always wants to evolve,
right? And
I feel like I mastered that. My soul was crying out for something different to evolve, so it makes my life,
what did I just say,
a lot easier, even just in terms of,
well, yeah, like I said in the beginning of the show, any girl that does some shit like this after being a bop, this is how you know she was a bop. She has to do all this shit. She literally has to,
and we're rolling.
She literally has to do this
things coming up
just to make it seem like she's not a bop. So it's like any woman got to do all this to make it seem like she's not a bop was definitely a bop, and you don't want to waste your time.
You know what I want for myself too.
Has it because obviously, you know, like you said,
alignment with where I am going, as makes my life a lot easier, even just in terms of dressing and wearing hijab, with the way I conduct myself. It is just in complete alignment with where I am going as a woman. And you know what
now, after you done use your coochie up and it's all dried up and shit, now you could be the alignment of a woman when you ain't got no women parts left. When all your women parts don't work no more, or they're defective, or they're not as strong enough, now you're aligned to be like a woman. I can't stand y'all, man. Stupid. It's like niggas wake up. You gonna be like Brittney talk about some now. Islam has aligned me to be the woman that I should like. Bitch, you're 38. What do you mean you finally getting aligned with
Stupid.
I don't even think she's 38. Let me see how old she is. I'm just talking out my ass when I said that. Let's see. That's why we love Google. Dumb niggas don't know how to use Google, except for when they need to look up from fucking scores. She's 33. 33, talking about some alignment with women. You old as hell. You about to hit geriatric pregnancy because that's at 35. Like, talking about some, now I'm aligning with a woman that I can be. No. That train has sailed. Once you choose to be a whore and you want to be a hoe and you want to act you want to be, that's what you want to do, you don't get a man. You get cats and dogs, maybe, if you can afford them. Hopefully you was a smart hoe and you saved your money. But whores do not deserve average good men. They don't deserve them. So you don't get that when you're a whore, okay?
I want for myself too.
Has it because obviously, you know, like you said, your son's birthday's coming up, or is he starting to say?
Well, he just turned 4 May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, baby.
How does it affect you as a mother?
I mean, it's really like,
Like, did he was he like kind of confused? Like, Mom, why are you why are you?
no. I mean, because like I think one time I wore a niqab, so the niqab is just with your eyes. I'm wearing a hijab. He wasn't fazed by it. You know, he's very used to seeing me in hijab. I've taken it off. I'm at home, you know, off on the couch. He'll grab it. Here's your hijab. So, yeah, I mean, he doesn't see. He says a lot of like Arabic words though. He'd be like Allahu Akbar. Like he's a little Muslim baby, and you know, I wouldn't force that on him. He's his own person, but it's funny. He'll pray with me and stuff like that. So
what inspired you to come to the religion in general? Because, like I said, caught a lot of people off guard. Was there anything like a catalyst or something that happened that kind of brought you to Islam?
I was tired of being a hoe and I needed a big brand change so that people would see me as a better person in a new light. Let's see what she said.
I was no stranger to Islam. You know, it was put on my heart a long time ago, like 2019. It was put on my heart then, but I just wasn't ready to accept it. And it's the only religion that I've been drawn to. I loved how peaceful every Muslim I met was. I loved the way they greeted each other. Right. I loved their camaraderie. But at the time, I'm thinking, what does that have to do with me?
Right.
I'm not a religious person, and I'm out here doing what I'm doing. And, you know, last time you guys saw me, you know, I'm getting carried out the club, like getting blackout drunk at
11:11 in Scottsdale.
In Scottsdale. Go down there if you guys want to have a good time. But it's
Please.
but yeah.
We'll have to book you for something else now.
I mean, something wholesome, yeah.
Something wholesome.
Yeah, I don't know. But,
I don't know.
You know, but yeah. So I mean, there's that.
Nah. So what are you up to? Like, obviously, I know you you're multi-talented. I know you're fucking awesome.
It's literally like, guys, it's so hard to watch this because like it's literally look like it's like, I don't know if y'all seen Hoodwinked when the nigga no. Was that Hoodwinked? But anyways, we'll just go with Little Red Riding Hood. This bitch is the wolf. Like, it's like I'm sitting here watching the wolf in sheep's clothing. Literally. The wolf in the white clothes. Like, this is the wolf. Listen to what she just said.
Author, you obviously, I know you're multi-talented. I know you're what are you up to? Like, obviously, I know you.
So I mean, there's that. So yeah.
Something wholesome.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
You know, but
for something else now.
I mean, something wholesome. Yeah.
Something wholesome. When she literally was just talking about how she was getting blackout drunk, getting carried out. Why are we supposed to believe that you just all of a sudden found Allah or Islam and you don't want to do that no more? Why is that? You've been doing that all your life. Why is it now that you choose to switch and change in what you do? That's what makes this shit so funny, because it's like, bro, she literally just laughed and said she's getting blackout drunk carried out. That was 4 years ago. It's not like it was 10 years ago, nigga. That was like 4 years ago. Fuck, that was recent. So it's like, Hell nah. Oh, well, 6 years ago. Never mind. My fault. Because it's 2025. But that ain't no decade. But I still find it funny how, like I said, it's the wolf. I just see a wolf just talking good right now.
Something wholesome.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
You know, but yeah. So I mean, there's that.
Nah. So what are you up to? Like, obviously, I know you're multi-talented. I know you're a fucking author. But we know you as for your personality, and I feel like this is like a great
Niggas did not know she was an author.
opportunity for you.
We
to
know her for shaking ass and being a bob. Just say that, bro. Like, not her personality. Niggas was looking at that ass. Niggas didn't give a fuck about her personality. I pinky promise.
Perfect.
like one, shed light on your religion, but also two, break down some of the misconceptions about the religion. Because when we think of Islam, a lot of ignorant people think that it is like, the women's rights are like super, crazy. If you think of some,
Yeah.
but I feel like you have an opportunity not only to kind of break down some of those.
Most religions keep, not even just Islam. Like, that was a dumbass fucking question. But Islam doesn't just do that. I don't know why I'm saying Islam. Islam doesn't just do that. It doesn't, Islam doesn't just fucking have strict rules on promiscuity. All religions do. So think about this, guys. Think about this. Yeah, I know you're like, Anya, you're fucking yapping a lot today. Duh, nigga, this is my show. Duh. If you don't want to hear me talk, nigga, go. Stupid. But think about this. Imagine every religion had some type of restrictions from women being whores. How is that possible? Different languages, every religion, every Abrahamic religion. That's why I had to say that, because you niggas were like, oh, every religion doesn't talk about. Every Abrahamic religion has limits or restrictions on women promiscuity, on what they could not do. Every Abrahamic religion. How is it that we can't speak the same fucking language? We can't do the same shit. We have different cultures. We go to barbecues. They go to, we don't know what the fuck, shaloms. I'm just saying shit. But, nigga, we have different shit. How the fuck is that we have all different religion and language and rules and dialect and different definitions, but somehow every one of us came to the idea of, yeah, these bitches can't be hoes. It's not gonna be good. How?
Perfect.
How is that? Somebody answer that for me. How is that we have all the Abrahamic religions that what's it called? How is that we have all the Abrahamic religions that shame female promiscuity? How is that? How is it if women were supposed to be, for the cucks and simps out there, if women were supposed to have fun and go out and do whatever they were supposed to want to do in their life and be hoes and get experience, YOLO, if women were supposed to do that, why is it that in every Abrahamic religion promiscuity was restricted with boundaries and you could not do certain shit as women? Why is that? Why is it that here they was letting them be hoes, here they was maybe, and then here they weren't? Like, why isn't mixed? Why is it that every one of them has promiscuity at restrictions and limitations? There wasn't any. That was the restriction. There wasn't none. And if you was one, you was getting bashed with fucking rocks. You was getting exiled from the city. You wasn't staying with the community. You was getting exiled. So there was shame tactics that they used back in the day, which we don't have now, which is why I tell guys religion is not going to save you, because these same shame tactics and barriers like community and church are not there for you no more. They're not there to see her in the community like, what? Why would you do that? No. Do you know what the bitches are saying on social media? What? That nigga did what? Leave that nigga. You need to leave that nigga right now. How dare he tell you can't go out on girls' night with the girls? Who the fuck he think he is? And that's why Single women keep women single. Just how it is. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We might have story time next Friday for story time in the new area. We might have story time because we gotta explain why I moved. But it's getting to a point where to be a man is like shit. It's like the devil. It's like you see somebody talking about being a man, it's like he's Satan. They hate it. Oh, what? You're a man? This nigga's rude. This disrespectful. He fucking. And that's what I'm coming to see nowadays, especially with women. They are very bad at listening to authority. Very bad. Let's get back to this video.
Stereotypes, but also kind of show a side to a whole new community that might not necessarily be educated about the religion.
Yeah, I mean, so currently I've been filming for my own podcast show. It's about love and relationships, so I've been doing that.
I'm going to say it once and I'm going to say it again. Women cannot even keep friends. Women cannot even keep friends for a long time. Why the fuck do you think she can teach you how to keep a bitch? She can't even keep a nigga. That's the easiest shit a bitch has to do, is keep a nigga. That's it. That shit is easy. All the nigga wants you to do is cook, clean, and shut the fuck up. That's free. Because he gonna pay for everything else. If you get a nigga that, is a provider and a protector. But, I mean, if you want to get a 50-50 nigga, then you gonna have to work. Shit. You gonna have to work, bitch. Stupid. But you get a provider protector. Shit. It's like, no. All he's gonna ask you to do is cook, clean, shut the fuck up. Free and easy. It's free and easy.
That, and I do have another book in the chamber. I'm not sure.
And I know God, let me hit this one too. I know guys are gonna be like, but Anya, what if they have a different perspective than us? What if they have the women's perspective? Well, let me tell you about the women's perspective. Guess what Brittney Renner wakes up to in the morning on an average day? 100,000 messages that she's so beautiful. 10 cash apps, probably $1,000, 5,000 from random niggas, DMs from IG, beautiful. I'll take you out to Nobu right now. That's what she wakes up to. She doesn't live in fucking reality, nigga. She hasn't lived in reality since she turned 18. Okay? She might have stopped living reality in high school. She does not understand how hard it is for us to get what we need. Okay? That's why we don't listen to women. That's why we don't take women advice, because women live life on easy mode. Bitches be trying to give you advice and they have sugar daddies. You will never have a sugar daddy in your life. Guess what, nigga? Only sugar you gonna be giving is to the nigga with you. It's to the nigga under the bridge in the box with you. That's the sugar you gonna be giving. Okay? Stupid. So that's why Anya doesn't take advice from women, because women live life on easy mode. Okay? It's rainbows and dandelions. Niggas are taking you out every day of the week. You got different niggas to take you. Okay, we got Uber, then we got Popeyes, then we got Hong Kong, then we got some hibachi. That's how women are. Niggas don't have that. So that's why when it comes to advice, you go to men for advice. When it comes to advice on relationships, you go to men for advice, because men go through real reality. Women don't go through reality. That's why you don't take advice from women. Women, my video game players, think of it like this. Have you ever played a game on easy? How easy was that shit? Niggas was hitting you 1,000 times. You was like, you probably was playing around. You might have laid down. When you play that shit on hard, nigga hit you one time, you down. Nigga, you not playing around no more. Ain't no maybe you nigga, you are the most stealthest, deadliest nigga on the game now in expert mode. Cause a nigga hit you once, you're done. There ain't no playing around. So that's why you don't take advice. Why would you get advice from a nigga who played the game on easy? He gonna tell you to stand there, you'll be straight, bro. They can hit you. He don't know how hard the game is. Stupid. He don't know how hard this shit is. I'm trying to tell y'all. So that's why you don't take advice from women. Wake up. Stupid.
Just that. But I think right now my highest timeline that makes me the most excited is my podcast show. I do think that I've been gifted a well of wisdom. And, you know, when you're gifted that wisdom, you have to teach it, you know, because you're stopping the flow of the river. So I think my biggest thing has just been focused on,
flow of the river.
Doing that, filming, and teaching, using what I have learned to help others. I just feel like I wait and there's just a lot of conversations that are just not had. And I love talking about love relationships. I can talk about it all day. I love talking about behaviors, just humans, just in general. So yeah,
But you see how she said she loved talking? Yep. We know. Bitch, learn how to shut up. Learn how to love shutting the fuck up. Learn how to love sitting there and be quiet. Don't even say a word. Just learn how to love doing that. Niggas don't want to hear you, especially niggas with bread. Niggas that want to hear you are the niggas that are lame, simp ass cucks. That's who want to hear you. Niggas don't want to hear you yapping. We don't give a fuck. Okay? We really don't. I'm sorry. We really don't. Stupid. If females didn't have vaginas, niggas would not be talking to y'all niggas. We just all die out. We'd be lit though. If we didn't have, especially that, and we didn't have like the urge to like, we didn't have that like the desire to have sex. If niggas didn't have the desire to have sex and females didn't have vaginas, we'd be chilling, nigga. We would be in space. Niggas, niggas might be walking on the sun right now. I ain't gonna cap. We might have like vacation spots on the sun. Niggas might be vacationing in Pluto. Like we would be so far ahead if we didn't have bitches here, like to focus. Like, oh man.
I wait for people to say what I'm thinking or how I'm feeling, and I don't ever see my perspective represented. So I think even just seeing this setup today is so inspiring. I'm like, it's not far off. Like all of our voices do matter in this like puzzle piece of life. So that's really what I'm most excited about is my podcast show.
Well, when's the first episode? I know you're filming. You got episodes?
Yeah, I'm just filming. Yeah, just filming right now. Yeah, no drop date just yet, but I've been filming.
Well, freshly divorced, Brittney Renner, new podcast coming.
Mm-hmm. It's like you are so thrown off. I just cannot.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about this. Is this divorce thing new, by the way? Like, I feel like
May 28th. What's today?
No, I mean, but like, is it out there in the world? Now it is, but is it out? Was it out there?
Out there now?
Yeah, it's out there now, guys. Well, I mean, you know, they got a 90-day window. Once the 90-day window passes, you know. Brittney Renner, I'm assuming you're looking for a respectable
June,
Muslim
July.
man. Is that fair?
Ain't nobody want this bitch. She is cooked goods. Too many niggas done dip their fingers in. Think of it like this, guys. Think of a women like a cup of water. Okay, watch this. Think of women like a cup of water. Okay, you got a cup of water, okay? It's full of water. I don't know why I said that. But think of this like a cup of water, okay? Every time she fuck a nigga, he's putting his hands in the water. Nigga, you're holding the water in your hand. So every time she smash a nigga, he's dipping his hands in the water. Nigga, how many times do a nigga have to dip his hand in your water for you to not drink it? I really don't want after the first one. That's why it's like, Jesus Christ. Like, how many times do you let a nigga dip his hand in your water before you drink it? How many times? So think of it like that. Niggas is dipping their hands in your water and you about to drink it. That niggas need to wake up, bro. Stupid. Oh man, niggas be really say some dumb shit like, yeah, I don't care if my girl has experience. Oh man, y'all niggas are fucking simps. Oh God, I really don't pray for y'all niggas because like I really don't care. Y'all niggas did this to yourselves, type shit.